Hello, my name is Jayan, and today we are the 30th day of filming a video to talking to the camera for 5 minutes straight. And today we are the 10th of April. So first of all, congratulations to myself, toughing it through the first 30 days. I think those are the hardest days, I think, to start building something. So definitely there's some ups and downs, but generally speaking, I think I'm very happy with how I have progressed as a person in terms of the way I speak and the way I transfer information. Just as a reminder, what I would like to focus today is really to maintain eye contact with the camera while appearing very confident in terms of my speech and try to enunciate slowly but clearly every single words that I say. Also, I would like to use some hand gesture and stop fidgeting with the microphone as much as I can, and that will be the goal in terms of video today. Second, I would like to update a little bit about my life. So today, very calm and easy day in contrast with yesterday. So we had two cases this morning. Both cases were very easy to discuss, and actually had someone very high up in terms of the field that they were in. Not gonna give any specific details, but it was a pleasure to working with them. In the afternoon, I think there were a lot of cancellations. I believe we had 8 today. So there wasn't really anybody who was planned to do any kinesiologist assessments. Instead, so what we did was the challenge, and we have discussed about training, everything with regard to our field, doing some little discussion and research here and there. Third, I would like to do a little update on the news that we have received today. I think it was, I just really forgot about the timer. Oh boy. Okay, so let's just go with the gut here. So in terms of the news, I think today the stock market again went down. Those are the headlines, I guess, for the past few weeks. To be honest, not to any of my surprise, after getting up by 10% yesterday, for sure it's gonna go back down with some corrections. I'm pretty much expecting the same thing until May, and we shall see how it goes in the long term. And I think up to now, I have heard about lots of negativity with regard to the communities around me. There are a lot of frustrations going on in Montreal. The economy, I don't think it's blooming, and in terms of the McGill community too, there's a lot of changes. Recently there's the SSMU, so the Society of Undergraduate Students of McGill, that has been kind of broke up with the McGill University itself, due to the disagreement in terms of protesting. So for me, I always think that free speech and the right to peacefully protest is very important. However, most of the Palestinian slash Middle East conflict protests has not been the case so far. We can read about it on the news, everything, but for sure we should not take activities done by some individuals that are more radicalized and cover it onto the whole population. Definitely not. But for me, it kind of left a little bitter taste on me, because my own graduation were a little bit ruined by those people shouting directly at the president when they are announcing students, whereas they have absolutely done nothing to them. So that I feel like there are better ways to drag attentions on that. And lastly, in terms of entertainment, I believe that today the headline will be Smash replacing Gumayushi in starting ADC role, and they had two very dominant games, which I have only watched one of them, where Smash and Kyria really lane killed the the KT bot lane, which is to be honest, a big surprise. And I think Smash, since the last split, he has been doing really well in all the games. He just needs a little bit more experience to shake off the nerves. After that, he will be a good ADC. I'm very confident at that. Gumayushi, I think he should go find a new team. In this case, I think he is a very top tier ADC too, two-time world champ. He has a really good personality, so I definitely think that he can find a spot in the Aussie game. Alright, so I think this is all I want to talk about for today, and I will see you tomorrow.